Hey Andrew, this is a 10th anniversary project.
Oh, really?
Yeah. For the 10th
10th
anniversary
anniversary?
of what, though?
Yes, that is my
Oh, it's
question.
Yakuza.
Oh,
I
man.
suppose everybody watching probably knows because of the title of the video and the surrounding text with the video. But this is Yakuza Kiwami.
Uh-huh.
This is a thing, and we'll get into it.
Okay.
This is a remake of one
Yes.
in the Zero engine.
Yes. Which Yakuza 0, great game.
Yakuza 0 is a really great game. If you haven't checked out all our coverage of it, you should, because it's real good. And also, I'll go ahead and say up front now, you should play 0 before you play this, I think.
Yes.
There was a lot of debate going back and forth about, like, well, 1 is the first one, right? So why not start with 1, or the remake of 1?
Right.
This essentially reframes 1 as a sequel to 0. So it's best to start with 0, and also don't miss 0. It's good. Go play 0.
It's really good. It might be my favorite Yakuza game.
It might be mine too. We're gonna wait and see about 6
Yes.
coming next year. It could be very good. But this is Kiwami. This is neither of those games.
Yeah, that's true.
And here's the intro. If you haven't played Yakuza before, which is understandable because it hasn't. I mean, it hasn't had that much, market penetration in the West, and especially looking at a video of this remake of the first one, it's probably like, hey, this would be a good place to start in, and it is to a degree.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get into it. So this is Yakuza Kiwami. Kiwami essentially means extreme.
Oh, okay. I was actually going to ask you.
Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and grab save here. We're going to take a look at something fairly early in the game.
Okay.
If you've played Yakuza 0, a lot of these things and places are going to be familiar because it's that area of that city from
Sure.
that game
Yeah.
later in time. So
Much
yeah,
later. This is what?
This is 2005.
Yeah, so this is what? This is about almost 20 years, right?
Yeah, it is. It's 17 years since the first game.
Yes.
But yeah, so we got our dude here, Kiryu.
Yeah. Good old
Um,
Kiryu.
He doesn't age as fast as you think someone would.
Yeah, he still looks he looks a little older, but
Yeah, he's wearing the exact same suit as how at the end of 1988, which is a weird choice.
it's a good suit.
I mean, the craftsmanship must be amazing.
Yeah, it survived this long.
But you can see we got our nice city.
Uh-huh.
We got people that need help.
Yes.
What's going on with this person?
What's the matter? Oh,
Hey,
Yakuza.
Yakuza.
Oh man.
He's not. So no spoilers as to the early part of the game, but you're not Yakuza again.
Yeah. Well, it's in a game called Yakuza. You're not Yakuza.
Well, in Japan it is like a dragon. It is, we have the Yakuza moniker, though. You would think like this is a remake of the first game. This stuff happens in the first game, so maybe it was a bad idea to name it Yakuza, but whatever. It's unclear.
So I guess for the just a real quick overview of the story for those who maybe have only played 0,
Yeah.
or want to know where things pick up here. If you could give a non-spoilery,
Yeah,
quick,
not spoilery of the late stuff in the game, but
yeah,
Kiryu is framed for a crime and spent 10 years in jail, and then that's why it's 2005, and not 95, and also why he's not in the Yakuza. You can explore all that stuff later, but that's what you need to know for this is that he's fresh out of jail, and he's also roughly 17 years older than you last saw him.
yes,
And also, before anyone says anything, yes, for the purposes of this video, I have moved the combat difficulty down just because I want to get to stuff, and
Sure.
it takes less time. But suffice it to say, if you like the combat in 0, it is here. All of it is here.
There's more of it, yes.
Well, there's the same of it, I guess.
But I mean, it's addition. It's not new. It's so much as it's just more of what you expected from that game.
Yeah.
Or what you got from that game.
As usual, people are mad at Kiryu. They want to punch Kiryu. Kiryu punches them better, and then they apologize profusely and want to be their friend.
You just summed up the whole series, really. I mean, at this point, I don't think anyone needs to play any more.
Right, I guess
games.
that's it. You know, just you know, if you like mini games.
Yes.
Which, yes, I do. I can deal with the combat. I can, you know, combat's fine. But to me, a lot of the game is the charm of the little side stories and the little mini games and things like that.
That's definitely a big part of it. I think the biggest draw for me has always been the ridiculous overarching story and the multiple the large cast of characters. And I think Zero, again, going back to that game, I think that game did a really good job of kind of giving you an idea of what to expect from a Yakuza game and told what might be the best story in the series.
Yeah.
And I think again, I haven't played Kiwami, but from what I remember of one, awful English dub aside.
Which is gone now.
Yes.
This is nice and subbed, and everything's fine.
No Michael Madsen or Mark Hamill to be found in this game, as far as I know.
So far.
Yes. But yeah, I remember that game having a pretty solid story too. So I'm excited to see it in a better engine.
Yeah.
And kind of, like you said, remolded so it's more a sequel to Zero. That's really exciting. It makes it worth going back to for those who play the original.
Yeah, I definitely think that's true. You know, it's definitely the most pared down thing, right? It's the first game. They haven't really ratcheted it up.
Yeah.
So there's part of that in this game that I think is it's interesting to see what parts of this game are just Zero again, what parts of this game is a PS2 game that didn't get fully updated in some ways. And there's not a lot of it that's brand new, but there's some brand new stuff, and it's really ratcheted up when you see it. It's like, oh, all right, I guess. Yeah.
That sounds good to me.
Oh, thanks for this jewel. That's what I needed.
Have you gotten any pocket tissues yet?
Oh, of course.
Yes, good.
There is actually, in this game, there is a quest about pocket tissues.
Oh, really?
You have to get pocket tissues.
Oh, man.
For a side story.
I've prepared all my life for this quest.
Yeah.
At the end of Yakuza 0, I had so many pocket tissues, and I kept them.
You see that? This is the end of the Yakuza hater.
Good.
If you're a Yakuza hater, it's over for you.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you have to love these games.
Yep. And I think that's probably true.
Yes.
Let's venture down the streets here. So I'll look at the map real quick. This is the same map. This is the same place that you're in.
It's very familiar.
There are some things that are different, but also like there's the bar you go to, there's the family office, there's the same restaurants with the same food in them.
Not much has changed in 17 years.
Here, if Zero was your first game, it'll be interesting to see this. This is the Millennium Tower. You know that whole thing where they were trying to build a thing on an empty lot? It's this.
Yeah.
This is what they were trying to build. And it's here now.
And that is from what I remember a huge part of this game. Or a decent part of this game. As well. Dealing with the Millennium. Is it Millennium Tower? Millennial Tower?
Millennium Tower.
Oh, Millennium Tower, okay.
It's,
random people want to beat you up all the time.
Random people do, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not.
It's a hallmark of a Yakuza game.
Yeah. Alright, let's get some random dudes. So, I was doing a little earlier when we were talking, but, you know, if you want the 3 styles of fighting from Kiryu back, they're back. They are here.
Do you just have those from the start, or do you have to earn them again?
You have them, and I'll show you in a second. I'm hoping we can get mixed up in some craziness. There's this dragon style.
Yes, which I think you could unlock in the new game, and Zero.
Yeah. But you start with all of them, right?
Yeah.
That's the thing here, is dragon's kind of a combination of all of them. But you have beasts, and you have... Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. Come on, I just want to...
Oh, man.
There you go.
Nice.
But so I mean, it's there's battles. People fight you a whole bunch.
Yeah.
What you really want, though? Come on. Just gotta find your old friend.
Oh man, more people want to fight you.
Yeah, I mean they just do, right? They just do want to fight you.
Yeah. Yeah, Yakuza series is all about fighting. People fighting you, you fighting people. It's me.
You got the target location.
Oh yes, I do.
Okay, where? I'm in front of the theater.
Oh, great. How fortuitous. The target should be in your general vicinity.
So I found a dead person with this phone.
Oh, okay.
And then I keep getting orders from someone who won't respond. And so this is.
Oh man.
Yeah, I've been ordered to kill me.
Don't botch this.
I think I'm gonna botch it.
All
I think
right.
I'm just gonna not kill me. But yeah, so for now, we can go check out some stuff. Ah, here it is. There's our friend.
Oh.
So this is
Yes.
Majima. You remember Majima?
Yes.
Majima was
Yes.
he was in that game.
He was yes, he was great.
Yeah, so now he's just trying to kill you. Has been his only goal in life for over a decade now.
Nice.
They set it up before the jail thing, and so it makes it really pathetic. Yeah, so Majima's everywhere. It's a new feature they call Majima Everywhere.
It's a great name.
Yeah.
Self-explanatory.
So Majima's here, and so like I got stuff. Let's get in there and beat this Majima. Beast is probably not great for that. We need to actually do damage. Just get some brawler in here.
Yeah. So, I was gonna ask, is he? So he just he basically is everywhere, right? He just shows up out of the blue.
So there are random Majima battles, and this is one of those.
Yes.
That become more and more likely as you fill a meter. Essentially, like the longer it's been since the last time you saw Majima, the more likely you're to see Majima.
Gotcha.
But there are also scripted Majima things where, like, there's cop Majima that wants to stop you and frisk you, and if you have weapons, then you have to fight him. So you can avoid it if you don't carry on any weapons, but also you need to do it. So yeah, that would have been a much more complicated battle that I would have actually had to concentrate for, were I not playing it on easy for the video. I may have done this before, and it took a while. But the idea is, you get your Majima Everywhere rank up. It's important.
Nice.
And you learn things for beating Majima. And that translates to your abilities. So you have your soul, which lets you do heat action stuff. Your tech, which lets you learn new stuff. Your body is mostly like HP upgrades. And then there's dragon. So you got the soul. I mean, you spend endpoints for it, like a standard Yakuza game, which is to say Zero wasn't. Zero converted all the experience to currency and then also gave you a lot of it, right?
Yes, they did.
This game separates that again. The joke is that, the economy collapsed, so it doesn't matter how much money or whether you owned every building in the city at the end of the game. You don't have it anymore because, oh well, the economy.
Good.
So you can spend those points here, and they have a bunch of different effects and things like that. But if we go over to the dragon set, you can only unlock these by beating Majima. And these give you dragon stuff, like when you're using that style. Not only do you get back basically what you had, all like your dragon style, but also you start learning Majima's moves.
Nice.
At least some of them. And also, I just love the art on these. It's
yes,
like,
I was gonna say that.
What is even happening? Like, oh, look down here. This is whatever. I mean, Majima's everywhere, right? They just want to. And yeah, so if you've played Zero, you know the different styles that that Majima has. You have to go up against those different styles, right? Like, you have to fight breakdancing Majima and things like that.
Oh, sweet.
So you know, it's not as cool as being breakdancing Majima. Let's not joke. But it's pretty okay.
That was one of the best. That was probably the best fighting style in Zero.
It was,
honestly. Yeah, it was great. Very effective and hilarious.
Close runner-up. The other styles that Majima has.
Yes, exactly.
Good thing you don't have any of those in this game. So yeah, that's something to maybe keep in mind. I'm gonna go over here and show you the other, I'd say, significant new thing in this game.
Okay.
And it's weird. It's really very weird.
I believe it.
So there's this game in Japan called MUSHIKING, which was never localized here. It is this arcade game where you like fight bugs, and it's vaguely rock paper scissors like. That
kid is dressed like he's like a little businessman.
A little professor.
Yeah.
It's Professor Mesuking. So in this game, there's Mesuking, which is like MUSHIKING, except for if you've played the first game, you know the underground like women's wrestling ring thing.
Yes. Yes.
Those women are now wearing like little headdresses and what could only charitably be called costumes to look sort of like bugs.
Okay.
That is in this game now, but if you ignore that part of it, it's actually like a fully localized MUSHIKING with collectible cards.
Oh, okay.
Which is, it's really weird because, yeah, it's these women and the only people that are ever playing it are these little like 7-year-old kids in front of me right now. It's a weird. It's so weird. I don't know. It's so weird. It's just me. That's right. It is just
I like
me.
the idea of Kiryu rising through the ranks of this group of kids who are playing this arcade game.
Yeah.
And he's just here to beat up these kids in this game, of course.
So the first game had something similar, right, with the pocket circuit.
Yes.
And I won't spoil any of that stuff, but the pocket circuit is back arbitrarily. It's like, oh, it's a resurgence. This was not a thing that happened in 2005, but they've already built out pocket circuit in the Yakuza 0 engines. So they just kept it.
Okay.
But the same, like, guy, the same leader guy is there. Okay. And he's like, oh, I can't. Please find a replacement for me. I'm so old. I need to leave. So your job is to go find the like grown-up like editions of those little kids and try to find a successor for the pocket circuit fighter. So these are the cards I happen to find. Basically, like you know the collectible cards you find with a little glow on the street. These are basically those now. There are two different kinds of things. They're keys to lockers, which they can just put the items on the ground instead. It's fine. It's fine. Or you can find these. So these are the ones I've found so far in the save. I don't know. Who should I use? Devil's Flower Mantis. I got the Min Zemi Cicada. The Iwasaki Kusa Cicada. The Stag Beetle. Or the Japanese Rhino Beetle. That's what I got at this point. What do you think?
I like the Devil's Flower Mantis.
Yeah, it's a pretty strong card also, so
yeah,
should do okay for that. Now let's see. So the thing about this game and the thing about MUSHIKING, I guess, this is the part where I get to teach people about MUSHIKING. So you have a character and then you have attacks to those characters, which are special cards, but they have compatibilities. So right now the one we chose has a compatibility of square 2. So you look down at the compatibilities at the bottom of this card. It's got triangle, triangle, double circle, circle, circle. So the second box is what we're looking at. So this move has a triangle compatibility. So it's less compatible, but you could use it.
Okay, gotcha.
Then we got this super elbow drop, also not that compatible. And those are options for rocks. So let's if it's not gonna be compatible, we might as well pick the one that does more damage, right?
Okay.
So we'll do that. Scissors. We got Omni Choke. Looks good. Yeah, we'll go with Omni Choke. It's double circle compatible. Feels good.
Sounds good.
Body Slam. Yeah, that's probably what we need to do. Yeah.
Yes. Let's go with that.
So that's how this works. Is like it was an arcade machine, and you put these 4 cards down, right? So that was the thing. And
actual physical cards.
Yes, not actual physical women in costumes. This is new to the game. Yes. It's weird. It's really weird. I don't know. But yeah, and then we're fighting up against this, whatever this is.
It's yeah.
It's a damselfly. Sure, it's fine. It's so weird, and I just can't. Oh boy, I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. If you look past, I don't know how you can look past it. I'm sorry, this is weird. But so we go here, and this is very simple, right? Like, I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna use paper because I think they're gonna use their super effective rock attack. Okay. And I was right. Haha. Just take them out.
This is body slam.
This is body slam. That is right.
It worked.
It did. I'm gonna guess they're gonna keep doing that until they don't.
So how has the AI been in these matches?
Well,
I assume it gets
early in the game like this, you really are going up against little kids that don't know any better. This is like I think the first non-tutorial match, and I think it's like you don't use the super effective one every time because people will be able to predict what you're doing. But it gets more complicated later. You
what
get to
the
some
heck is okay? That's an army of beetles. They're cheering her on. That's great.
So you understand why this needed to be in the video.
Yes, I completely understand.
So yeah, I really don't have anything else to add to that. That is in this game. It's in the game. I hear that's the thing you say about something.
It's in the game, yes. Of course.
Yeah, and now Kiri's like, if you pick the strong one every time, you will lose. It's true.
Yes. And that kid learned a valuable lesson.
I can't wait for Professor Mesuking to lead like a whole island of Pokemon researchers. Only bugs though, I guess. So it's a specialized field. But this kid just stands here all day in the professor's suit and hands out dupe cards to you as rewards. That is
great.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, he's got a good gig. He's got his life figured out.
Yeah, maybe, right? There we go, awesome. Giant swing, gimme. All
right.
I mean, whatever, hopefully, who knows? But this game you can take photos because it's a Yakuza game. You can come over here and use this, but I don't need to ever use the UFO catcher again because look at my inventory. In my inventory, I got Gangan.
Oh, sweet.
Look at that Gangan. I don't need anybody else. I got Gangan. Look, sweet flips.
Awesome, yeah.
Look, it's recreating what he does in the ball when you play the game. I like the free range of movement. It's nice. Yeah, so I don't need to ever do that again in this or any other game.
You keep him with you for good luck, of course.
Yes, of course. You don't?
Awesome. I guess not. I need to get me one of those.
You do.
Unfortunately. Yeah, I need to go to Japan and go to 2005 Japan and go to a UFO catcher. And,
shouldn't be a problem. You should be able to do that, right?
Yeah, I'll start working on that.
But like, for example, there is. It's not just finding things on the street. Hold on, I'm gonna get this. All right, Big Fat Papa, pretty good. You can go into first person, and this is actually important in the game because there's stuff like this, where if you see that walking by, you have to lean in there. And hey, you get a card.
The old world swallowtail. Hey, nice.
As you do.
People just shouldn't throw those all around. They're worth something.
Here, I'm gonna go ahead and get some pocket tissues. There we go.
Perfect.
So, what would you like to see about the game here?
Oh man, I feel like I've seen everything. I feel like I've seen so much in such a little time.
Yeah.
Is there any worth to maybe doing a little more story progression, or
yeah, we can do that. There's a pretty big reveal that is next, So
Okay.
if you're super sensitive about that and you're already going to get the game, you can go ahead and cut off this video.
Okay.
But if you're not, then hang around for a couple minutes and we're going to have a little fun with the story.
All right. Sounds good. First, we got to beat up these street gangsters, though.
Yeah, which will be easy because, again, it actually still keeps some of the difficulty to the story stuff, but all the instance or side story stuff, it just really cranks it down because it knows people are like, I don't care. This is not the most difficult battle, so why bother?
I can get behind that. Your leg went through that, man.
Yeah, so I mean it's still Yakuza.
Yakuza. That's okay.
It's not the most technically proficient title out there, to be sure.
It's got heart.
So you see this? Here I am. See this park?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna use the bathroom in the park.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Oh, okay.
I'm here.
Uh-huh.
Am I not supposed to be here yet? Hold on.
Does Kiryu not actually have to go? Is that it? Is that what's going on here? Oh, yes. Purgatory.
Let's see.
Okay.
I might have to, yeah, I think I gotta do one more thing before I, do that. Get back down, take the taxi. Not quite as useful in this game because you are just going to other sides of things and not, like, off-site things.
Right, right.
We'll be back. We'll be back to the park bathroom. Everyone's favorite spot.
Good. I've been waiting so long to see it.
Hey, also, here's our friend Bob.
Oh, nice.
You can get CP in this game. Surprise. For example, nice. You can, right here, the next thing I get is the card watcher accessory, which beeps when you go buy a card. You know, pretty standard stuff.
Ah, I see. Card captor. I get it.
Yeah. There's some fun localization in this game.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
Yeah. Scott and the team over at Atlas definitely doing a good job with the localization.
Yes, absolutely.
They are not responsible for the fact that some of the character models weren't updated since the PS2 days, and some of them are like updated PS4 versions of the Yakuza ZR models. That's not their fault.
Right, of course.
You'll see that in like the side story specific stuff where it's not a generic person, it's a specific person, but that person was not that important.
That's fair.
Okay, yeah, here we go.
Purgatory.
Alright. So then we go here. And then let's get back to the taxi.
So have you I guess what was your first Yakuza game?
So my first Yakuza game was Yakuza 3.
Oh, nice.
And you know that one I picked up a little late, but I got in that era. I missed 1 and 2.
Right.
But I did enjoy those, and I've played 4, 5, 0. You know, never got into like Dead Souls or anything like that.
Sure.
But yeah, no, they're weird, and of course, you know, we've checked out 5 and 0 and all that stuff. So.
Yeah, I played 1 because I had heard a lot about it, and it was finally coming out over here, and I was pretty excited about it. But I was ultimately a little disappointed. I think part of that was due to the dub. It was just really bad.
Here we go.
Oh,
these
guys look like no good.
Yeah. No, I just need to enter this park bathroom. I hear it's sanitary.
What's this all about? Oh, jeez.
Uh-huh.
This does not seem...
No, it's not great.
Oh, man.
That's right. Understood.
Understood.
Better let me through. Hey, there's cameras in this public bathroom.
That's not a good thing.
No, but also no one's using it, so there's something.
Okay.
Hello, friend. Off we go. Off we go into the magical land behind the bathroom.
It's like Narnia.
It is exactly like Narnia. It's a little like Narnia, actually.
Yeah, good. I'm excited now.
It's like homeless Narnia.
I've always wanted to see homeless Narnia.
Well, you're gonna, and we're not here yet. Here we go.
Oh, okay.
Here's the main attraction. Yep.
All right.
Go. And I'm just gonna unveil down here and kind of leave the rest. Leave the rest for people with. This is a good way to end it. Is to show this. Just comes down here. Look at the subway station.
Oh man,
It's a perfectly normal subway station.
Yeah, this is it's elaborate.
No, this is normal.
Okay.
Japan just has good public transportation.
I mean, I've never been, so
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it.
No, that's it. But yeah, so I'm not gonna go too much further in this, but I did want to like just show this. This place is a whole thing.
Perfect.
Yeah. But yeah, if you're interested in this game, it's out soon. It is available at a smaller price. It is a somewhat shorter game than Zero, and it is using a lot of the same assets and stuff. But you know, if you like the series, you probably are up for playing more. Yeah.
You know I am.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining me, Andrew.
You're welcome.